over here at the Premium Collectibles Studio booth. We're going to be checking out what they have on display. A ton of stuff from Marvel, video games, and more. So just stay tuned.
All right, we're going to start here with this amazing centerpiece, which is the Predator. I want to say it's like a Predator 1 statue. You can see him in the jungle here on the base. You can see he's got an alternate head sculpt that you can snap on there with the mask off. He's got his wristband. He's holding a whole spinal column, bloody spinal column in his hand. He's got his blade weapon retracted there as well. So pretty massive, pretty awesome display of this Predator. On the back here, they have something new. It's a collection of oddities that they're going to be offering soon. So you got things like a fairy in there. You got like shrunken skulls and hands and all sorts of weird little oddities, right? So definitely something different here. And you can even see this fly trap in the back here. And starting over here at the Disney series, we have a nice Peter Pan and Captain Hook. This is two-part. You'd have to get each one to have this nice little display, but you can see these diorama bases sort of tell a story. You got Pan riding the crocodile over here, and you got Hook on the defense. Definitely trying to stay away from both of them there, so it's just kind of fun. Continuing with the Disney line, you have a couple more displays over here of Snow White and the Evil Queen. So they each come with these backdrops. You got Snow White with the evil witch here, trying to give her a safe apple. And then Snow White in the foreground, and then you got the Evil Queen holding that box that's supposed to contain her heart, and then you got the magic mirror in the back. It doesn't look like it lights up or anything. I don't see a wire coming out of it. It would be cool if it did, but it's pretty nice nonetheless. You get the whole look there with all the little symbols around it. So fun little display pieces for you Disney fans out there. All right, we love to look at turtle stuff, and you got these little chibi style sets of Leo looking sad, looking happy, like eating pizza. Same with Raph and Mikey. And you can see you could switch out the weapons for forks, switch out the broken skateboard for nunchucks. And then you have this awesome movie display where they're doing the little seance and the splinters in there. It's hard to see. It's got a little blue translucence to it, but he's coming out of the fire there in this little shadow box. Looks pretty cool. Over here, we're starting off with Donatello in the old school colors with the red headband attacking a Mauser. So pretty nice little display piece here. And then next to him, you could see a prototype for Michelangelo. You see him twirling his nunchucks, also fighting a Mauser. It's going to be a theme here. Everyone's fighting a Mauser. So pretty nice display piece. Next to him, you got Leonardo. They're teasing here. Also in his, going to probably be the red headband look. He's also fighting a whole bunch of Mausers. And then you got Raph here on the end. He's more complete, also fighting Mausers. I like the metallic look on his weapons, so I anticipate seeing that for Leonardo as well. And the metallic look of the Mausers is pretty good, but you got all the green turtles right there. And then, of course, this is a pared down version of the large scale movie poster, turtle heads popping out of the sewer. So they have a 1-to-1 scale. This is a smaller one. Next to, you got the turtles, you got to have Shredder, right? So we have a nice Shredder statue display over here. His comic book colors as well. A little broken katana there and other weapons you could see strewn about his feet. And then you got one of his henchmen here. You got Rocksteady looking pretty intimidating here and pretty amazing with his rifle. And then, he's got his ammo belt. He's got his turtle shells, his grenades. And at the bottom, you can really assist the party wagon all torn apart. So you got the tire, you got the side door. So a nice little display. And over here, we got Ryu, and I guess Dark Ryu, playing Street Fighter 2, because that's what they do in their off time. I'm not sure if it comes with this little mini arcade game. I kind of think it does, or I hope it does. But that's pretty amazing if they're sitting here playing Street Fighter 2 in this pose. I mean, their hands are kind of posed in a way that they're holding the controls. So onto the horror line, we have Jason over here holding a bloody machete with a little axe there on the floor. Next to him, we have the Pinhead from Hellraiser over here. He's holding his little box. You can see there's an alternative head, an Anguish head over here. Also, another little head here for Butterball. You can see he has the sunglass head or the goggles head, and then the alternative head, and then the slit in the stomach there. So pretty gross. Onto the powerlifting series, we have some Street Fighter 2 characters over here. I think it's Chun-Li and Cammy doing their lifts. We've seen some other ones in the past, some of the guy characters. Next to that, we have our movie scale Donatello comes with a little mini version, the baby Donatello. And then I think he's about a quarter scale, I think he's around quarter scale here. And you can see Donatello in his movie style look. This is going to be like a polystone. This isn't like rubber, but it does look like he is in that costume right from the movie. So it's pretty amazing. Same over here. You have Raph and you have him with a little slice of pizza. And then, of course, you have the really intimidating looking Raph from the movie. A little too Raph, if you ask me. So pretty cool to see these in their movie line. They got a lot in the movie line. You can see the grating there below his feet. I mean, it's a really nice base for these to display on. They just fit right in the world environment. Next to that, we got a 1-to-1 bust of Ghostface from the Scream anthology. And this is a mixed medium here. You can see the mask has that little like fabric lining like the real mask does, and as do the clothing there. And behind him, we get a deluxe bust. This one comes with an arm and a bloody knife. And again, it's that mixed medium. So you got the actual kind of costume there, the cloth material for the costume. Next to that, you have a Deadpool head. Now, these little art heads tell like a tale. So you can see all the different characters here exploding around it. We can't see behind it, but it's all little elements of Deadpool surrounding the head. Same with Wolverine over here. You can see Weapon X, his beginning, his origins over here, and then transitioning to fighting Sabretooth. And there's more in the back with the X-Men. And you can see the Carnage head, just how crazy this statue is with all the little Carnage battles. And you got Venom in there and Spider-Man and other characters wrapped around this city base. And then the Venom head, of course. So yeah, I mean, they look amazing in their own right, but then they also have this like story element to them. So it's just really cool to discover and look at the story of all the characters that are involved in this character's journey. Over here, we have Spider-Man. I think this is from their Gamerverse series on a rooftop pose here. So looking pretty nice. All right, this is Dr. Doom's Comic-Con, so we're going to see him everywhere. So here he is in his throne, looking pretty intimidating. I love the faux fur collar back there. So yeah, Doom is just a recurring character this event. Here's the deluxe version of what we just showed you on the other side. You can see this Dr. Octopus tentacle exploding out of there. So it's just a little bit from their basic version, gives you a little bit more. You can see some of the steam effects and the explosion effect on the side from probably from Green Goblin throwing a bomb there. And then over here you got Wolverine from their Gamerverse line. He's wearing his classic suit here. He's standing on top what appears to be the debris of the Charles Xavier School for the Gifted. So just sort of like emerged out of there. So kind of cool. Nice little dynamic display base they have with these pieces. And you could take this one home if you want it.
And that covers us out here at PCS booth, and it is pretty amazing. There's some great reveals here on the Turtle line, so that was exciting to see those prototypes. And we have some first-time appearances of a lot in the Disney and Marvel lines as well. So that's all for this time. Stay tuned for more coverage. Like, subscribe, and follow. We'll see you guys at the next booth.